born for a very specific reason. I was born just so I could save my sister. My sister, Kate, was diagnosed with permissive leukemia when she was 2. Now she's 16. As a kid, I always knew what death was. I mean, how could I not? We practically set a place for death at the dinner table. The night before you donate a kidney, you spend the night fasting and taking laxatives. You're given anesthesia, the risks of which can include heart attack, stroke, and lung problems. The 4-hour surgery isn't a walk in the park either. You have a 1 in 3,000 chances of dying on the operation table.
All right, Anna, what is this?
Mom, I got a lawyer.
Evidently, I got the papers now. Get rid of him.
I don't want to do this anymore.
None of us do, and neither does Kate. But you inform the lawyer this is about you, and it's not. It's about us. It's about all of us.
Medical emancipation. That is it.
Do you have any idea what the consequences will be?
When Kate was 8 and I was 5, we got in a fight and decided we no longer wanted to share a room. Due to lack of options, she started to split the room in half.
I'll even let you pick which side.
Well, I want to side with my dad on it.
Fine. You promise that you'll stay on your side and I'll stay on mine, right?
Right.
Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. I sat and made a big deal about how I had all the Barbies on my side. She had none. She didn't react at all. That is until Mom called us down for lunch. Through the door, that was on her side.
Remember, only cheats go back on a promise. Sisters, they obviously have a very unique type of relationship. Most of the time, I hope is loving and caring.
But a sister is also the person who knows directly where to place a knife to hurt you the most.
How far will one sister go to save the other?
Even if it means tearing her family apart.
My Sister's Keeper.
By Jodi Picoult.
Anna, can I talk to you for a second? You know, what you're doing...
It's already done.
I know that. You can fix it if you want.
I know.
Listen, you do know that you're the only friend I have, right?
I'm not your friend, I'm your sister.
And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. See, it's one thing to lose you as a sister, but I don't think I could stand losing you as a friend, too.
We were 11 and 14, and we were trying for the Guinness Book of World Records. Surely there had never been 2 sisters who had done headstands for this long. I wish my head was flatter. Do you think we'll be famous?
Maybe get on the Today Show or something. What do you think the best way to die is?
I don't want to talk about this.
Why? I'm dying, you're dying, it's just I'm more gifted at it than you are.
Shut up. Normal people don't just sit around thinking about dying.
Why everybody thinks about dying?
Everybody thinks about you dying. Hospital rooms are never completely dark. I've seen Kate in a bed like this 100 times, and she always looks smaller. But I haven't seen her look this scared since we were little kids. Something's different this time, and we both know it. If you have a sister, and she dies, do you stop saying you have a sister? Or are you always a sister, even when the other half of the equation is missing?
All right, Anna, we need to have a talk. Now, I know that maybe me and your father should listen to you a little bit more, but I don't think we need a judge to help us do that.
You mean it's going to stop?
That's exactly what I mean.
No more blood draw, stem cell, or kidney transplant. I'll tell Kate you don't have to.
Oh, that's all right.
Won't she ask if I'm not her donor anymore?
Anna, when I said stop, I meant stop the lawsuits.
No.
You know, what have we done to deserve this?
You aren't listening
Then
to me.
tell me what this is.
I don't know.
This is a motion for a temporary restraining order. You were trying to have me kicked out of the house and have no contact with me.
A couple of weeks ago, I, borrowed Kate's makeup. Okay, so maybe borrowed isn't exactly the right word. I stole it.
I just can't even get it back.
You borrow my things all the time. You just borrowed my blue sweatshirt 2 days ago.
Don't even get me started. You can wash a sweatshirt.
How come it's okay to have my germs floating around in your arteries, but not on your freaking lip gloss?
Get lost. At this time, court is now in session. May I please have Dr. Bergen up to the stand? Dr. Bergen, in your professional opinion, do you think it's ethically right for Anna to be put through these surgeries for 13 years?
Even before I knew that Anna didn't want to be a participant, I was against her donating her kidney to her sister.
Against?
I do not believe that Kate would survive the operation, therefore Anna would undergo a very dangerous surgery for no reason at all.
How long have you known Anna's family?
About 10 years.
Did you ever tell them this would hurt Anna considerably?
Well, no.
Please tell me, Dr. Bergen, what would you do if the Medical Ethics Committee handed you back back a piece of paper with a suggested course of action that could possibly save your child's life. Now tell me, would you jump at the chance or would you ask further questioning?
He didn't answer. He didn't have to. It was my turn at the stand.
Anna, did you file this lawsuit by yourself?
Well, I was kind of convinced by someone.
Convinced? Okay, convinced by who?
Kate?
You're telling me Kate asked you to file medical emancipation?
No, she didn't ask me to file the lawsuit.
Then please tell me, Anna, what did she ask you to do?
She asked me to kill her. What's your problem anyway? Kate? What are you doing with all those pills?
Just leave me alone, Anna.
Are you crazy?
No, I'm not crazy. I'm just trying to do something that's gonna happen already. Don't you think I've caused enough trouble in everybody's life already?
Everybody has worked so hard just to keep you alive. You can't just kill yourself.
Then don't do it!
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the kidney transplant?
Yes.
Of course I'm gonna do it.
No, don't do it. It only might work. Anna, what made you think that Kate wanted to die?
She said she was ready.
Did she know you were gonna stop being her donor?
Yes.
And how did she respond to that?
She just said thanks. At this time, I'm going to declare that you're medically emancipated from your parents.
What this means is even though you will remain to live with them, any last call-in surgeries, you, Anna, will have a last word.
I did it.
What happened to Anna?
She's been in a serious car accident. Her head hit the window with great force and it caused fatal brain injury. A respirator is keeping her alive now, but she's completely brain dead. I'm so sorry. I know this isn't something you don't want to think about right now, but there's a very small window. Is organ donation something you'd like to consider?
You know, this wasn't supposed to happen. You know, my daughter, she wasn't supposed to die. You know, and this machine is the only thing keeping her alive. What makes Anna is already gone. You know, I know that this is the right thing to do. It's time. You know, there should be a limitation on grief. A rule book that says it's okay to cry for a month. But after 42 days, you know, you shouldn't turn around with your heart racing, swearing that you heard your sister say your name.
Hey, Kate.
You shouldn't get the urge to start cleaning out her things.
You know, technically you are on my side of the room.
And then we'll start to measure the time she's been gone. Just like the time we used to measure her birthdays.
So, does this mean I get cake?
You know, being Anna's sister, I began to hate myself. You know, it was, of course, all my fault. If Anna wouldn't have filed that stupid lawsuit, you know, she wouldn't have been in that courthouse signing papers with her attorney. She wouldn't have been in that particular intersection at that particular moment. You know, she would have been here. And I would be the one coming back to haunt her. And of course, there'll be a time when I wake up and her face, it is not the first thing I see in the morning. When this happens, I'll go to our mirror. I'll lift up my shirt and, you know, trace the lines of my white scar. Of course, being Anna's sister, I think about her a lot. I think about her kidney not only working inside me, but her blood running through my veins. You know, it's almost like I take her with me. Wherever I go.